raised as the junior doctors' strike enters its second day. It has emerged, too, that one of the strike organisers seems to be on holiday. That, at least, is a report in a couple of the papers this morning. Kath Burns, our health correspondent. Do we know anything for sure about that holiday or non-holiday, Kath?
Yes, I do. So we're talking about Dr. Robert Lawrenson, who is the co-chair of the Junior Doctors Committee. And front page of some of the papers today are reports that he is off on holiday. That is true. I've spoken to the BMA this morning. They have said Dr. Lawrenson is off work this week, fulfilling a long-standing commitment to attend the wedding of a family friend. They say they're not going to disclose any personal further information, but that he is actively involved with the planning of the dispute. I understand that he is in the UK and that he will miss the entire week of the strike. And, you know, this is the Easter holiday, so he will not be the only junior doctor doing this. I've seen other junior doctors who are very pro-strike on Twitter saying, well, I'm on leave right now.
And, you know, there are lots of consultants. And presumably,
exactly.
Do we know do we know whether he is on holiday properly, so in other words is being paid, as you would be paid for holiday, or whether he's on strike pay?
Well, it says on the statement that he is off work. So that's exactly the point here, isn't it? Because if you are on annual leave, the BMA website is very clear. If you're on annual leave, your trust must pay you. So you should not be called in. So this means that we would expect that he will be being paid right now when other junior doctors won't be. And this is the thing here, because this strike is bitter. You know, it's been talked as a battle of rhetoric, a war of rhetoric. And something like this, technically he might be doing nothing wrong, but the optics of it are very easy to exploit here, aren't they?
Meanwhile, real fears about A&E.
Well, yes, absolutely. So we were hearing yesterday that in some places there was a dip in demand in A&E, but generally the word that we were hearing was relentless demand, overstretched staff. One of the concerns is night shifts covering them, because remember, this strike is going on for 4 days. We're only going into the second one now. And over these 4 days, we've got Ramadan, we've got Passover. So the feeling from NHS bosses is that every day is going to get harder and harder to cover, and the risk to patients could increase. So what do we do when that happens? Well, there is sort of a plan B, derogations. This is when trusts can go to the BMA, go to NHS England and say, we can't cover this safely. We cannot safely staff this. And in that case, we have to ask them to bring in some junior doctors. So this is the kind of thing that ideally is for a major incident. But it's actually happened already so far at Western General Hospital. The Trust was saying that A&E was very busy. It appealed for patients to come in only if necessary. So the BMA has agreed to send 7 junior doctors back today and tomorrow.
OK, Kath Burns, thank you very much for that.